What are you making today? Is it a surprise?
It's chocolate cake
Yum.
inspired.
I love that.
And so I found the recipe and it calls for Baileys. And I don't do dairy, so I can't actually have like the real Baileys, but I actually have some of the vegan Baileys.
Oh, who makes that? Is it
Baileys?
Oh, wow.
We have an almond milk based Baileys.
Oh, that's good to know.
So I have that. So that's what I'm using, that creme de cacao and vodka. I do not have chocolate syrup to rim the martini glass with, but
that's okay. I know. I'm trying to use honey to get my sprinkles to stay on because I don't have icing.
I don't need sprinkles, but mine's chocolate cake, not birthday cake.
Right.
I
love that chocolate cake shot.
You know, I looked it up and it's like lemon.
Is it?
It's a weird combination that you wouldn't think would taste like chocolate cake.
It's
It was. Hold on, let me look it up again. Because I thought when I looked it up, I was like, that's weird. So I did an Instagram live about an hour, like 2 hours ago at a restaurant around the corner. Did you go to Death or Glory while you were here?
I don't think so.
Next time you come, I'll have to take you there. But it went really, really well. We made Mai Tais and daiquiris. I just finished the daiquiri.
And they let you in to do it?
Yeah, they're actually closed on Mondays anyway. But so my idea is I'm going into the restaurants before they actually open.
Perfect.
So we don't have to worry about masks and all that.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Everybody's pretty. I'm going to do another one on Thursday. And then I'm going to try and do 2 more next week and make it like a series. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. And like after you and I started, I was like, all right, I got to do this.
Yeah, I think that's great. And it's great exposure for the restaurants. Now, do they pay for that?
Exactly. Like I let the bartender, she kind of talked about their hours and their specials and like what they're doing to stick to protocol. Cause we, I don't know about Philly, but like everything today opened 50% capacity.
Good. Not yet here, but in Maryland, the stores and stuff were open.
Yeah, everything pretty like retail. Although today is awful weather, but everything did open.
Good.
Okay, yeah, the
come do that?
What?
Do they pay you to come do that?
No, I'm not asking.
No.
I mean, my idea is eventually.
Yeah.
I can be charged something, but right now it's more just like cross promotion and exposure for everyone.
But eventually, that would be great.
Like, yeah, it would be like, okay, I'm going to broadcast from here. We talk about XYZ, maybe try food, like make it into a more of a, instead of just like a blog or Instagram promotion, a video gives them more exposure. So
yeah, totally. Yeah. And did you use just your phone for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I used my tripod, just did it right on Instagram. Chocolate cake shot, hazelnut liqueur and vodka.
That's it?
And then coat a wedge of lemon with sugar. So I guess so like a tequila shot.
It's more like free Angelica, because doesn't that kind of cake?
Yeah. I guess people probably do. Yeah, exactly. Half an ounce of frangelica, half an ounce of vanilla vodka.
I didn't feel like getting dressed today.
So it was pouring out, and I had to wait. I literally drove to this bar that is a 2-minute walk from here because it was it was crazy out. But I had like my rain
down though, the weather. Like,
what?
Does the rain cool the weather down in a good way?
No, it makes it humid.
All right.
Like.
Here's what mine is going to look like, but not with pink.
Oh, pretty. Why is that one pink? What's in it that makes
she added food coloring.
Oh, just for that's I don't like that.
Yeah, but here's what here's what it really should look like. Cute, right?
I like that. That's pretty. I like it. I like the white better than the pink. Where did you find it?
Just on Pinterest. I'll add some whipped cream on top too.
Nice. Oh, I wonder if I have anything. Hopefully we have no technical difficulties today like last time.
I know. I was thinking that.
So that woman did not end up booking for Friday, obviously. She
Oh,
said
she
she,
still had her party.
what?
Oh, hang on. Someone's at my door. Sorry.
That's okay.
We
It was like a family 40th, and then she said, like, after thinking about it, she said she was more comfortable just having her housekeeper stay. Whoever this woman is, though, they live behind the Boca Resort.
okay.
I don't know.
Found out about us.
I don't know who they are. Because the woman who messaged,
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure she's a femme.
Oh, good.
I know I'm friends with her on Facebook, but I don't think I know her personally.
But that's not who the party was for.
I want to say it's her sister or sister-in-law.
Oh, all right, good.
The girl who messaged us was catering it. She has some type of a holistic health type of a company, and I know I'm friends with her on Facebook. I think it's through Fem City. I could be wrong, but she messaged me and she was like, I always keep you in mind for things. She's like, I'll let you know if I need you for anything else. So I was like,
Nice.
So
That's great.
Yeah.
We'll see.
yeah, I guess now that I don't know, it's very split. There's some people that are still not leaving their house.
Right.
They don't want to go out to eat or do anything. But then there's other people that are like, the second that people could go out, they were out.
I know.
It's very mixed. So we'll see. People might start to.
And it's not even state by state. It's like your state could be open and there's still people that are not interested in eating.
It's just personal preference at this point. But people might start family gatherings and small gatherings where they need just like one person to help, and they show up.
That's what we're hoping. Yeah, graduations.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
Birthdays.
We will see.
I think we're doing the best we can with what we got, though.
Yeah. I'm thankful for. I meant to ask you, like, what about the girls that do the RD, like, as full time and they don't have other stuff?
They're getting unemployment.
And is everybody doing okay? Like.
Yeah, I don't know about New Jersey unemployment, if that kicked in yet for Rebecca, but I know Jen's getting unemployment. I mean, it's nice because the unemployment is not just the MAP, it's also the Trump money too on top of it.
Yeah.
Why?
I could not figure it out. And then when I kind of understood how the questions were they were really difficult for me to answer. Like, Florida did not make it easy for self-employed. And I just I couldn't figure it out. And then once I thought maybe I knew how to do it, I kept trying to go back to the website and it wasn't working. So I got my
Pennsylvania. It took Pennsylvania a while to get it up and running, but you should try again just because.
Trying. The website just doesn't work. And their questions it's supposed to be good for contracted and self-employed.
Yeah.
questions are like, when did you last work for your employer? When do you expect to work? I'm like, I'm my employer. Like, I still work for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Are you sure it's the self-employed one that you're doing?
yeah, it's all the same. That's the thing. They don't have it separated. Florida, I talked to my accountant about it, and he was kind of giving me like guidance on how to answer the questions.
Yeah.
Once I was like, okay, let me go back and try it. Every time I go, the website just doesn't work.
Pennsylvania had that issue, and then finally so we all had applied for the PUI. That's what they're calling it, but it wouldn't let us file a biweekly.
Oh.
So it gave us a portal, and then it was like I was gonna get the minimum like 200 a week, which I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And finally they opened it up last week for all of us to do our biweekly, like, did you work this week? Did you not work this week? So once it opened that up, then I got unemployment from April, from when this all started. Yeah. And I got the max plus, it's still not as much as I was,
Right.
but I need to conserve money in the business account for marketing and other expenses that are.
Well, hopefully things will just start to go up from here, and we don't have I'm just praying that it doesn't go back.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but think about you. I mean, you haven't had I don't know what your deal is with your clients, but like, what if you didn't have a paycheck for 6 weeks? Like, these people, that's what's so upsetting about them.
I can't understand. Like Roger and I have talked about it, and like he's a lawyer. He never stopped going into the office. But like, he's still, fine. And I, thank God, have a lot of freelance work. I've had multiple blog collaborations come in. I've got different partnerships and things that I'm being paid for. But like, I can't imagine.
Right, like 6 weeks, and then these states like Pennsylvania, Florida, they're letting this happen. That some people haven't had a paycheck in 6 weeks, and like, think about wedding photographers who it's like a husband-wife team. Yeah. There's at least I'm thankful too. Ted still has his job and his normal paycheck, but
yeah, it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Ugh. I just want things to go back to normal.
Look at your guns, girl. Tell me what your workout is.
Well, today was the first day I picked up a weight again.
Oh.
And it was 12 pounds, and it felt like 50.
Oh, no. Do you do it alone, or do you do classes?
My gym has been streaming live online every day, and I've been using, I have bands at home and down. But today, they opened up today, but they've been doing, they're going to do outside workouts where you have your own equipment, you're not sharing equipment, you're 6 feet apart from anybody. So today I did their outside workout, and it was fine. But he's still going to stream the Facebook. The head trainer is a really good friend of mine, and he actually lives right down the street. So I go down and do I'm like his demo person to do on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. So I'm still doing that. I started running.
Did you?
Which is still.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your Facebook. I think you did
hated with a capital H. Hated running.
I know. I do too.
I love it.
I ran a half marathon back in my day. Now I'm I'm in this thing called Step Bet, where it pulls your steps that you normally take and gives you a goal weekly. I mean, walking is walking, but still, I'm walking 4 or 5 miles a day, sometimes more, 6 out of the 7 days a week. And I'm like, man, I could get these steps done a lot quicker if I would just
jog
again. We'll see.
Hard to get into, though.
I know, it's like the couch.
I would have never started running if it wasn't for my gym shutting down during all of this, and I bought myself a new pair of sneakers. When Roger got me the Apple Watch, that was the biggest motivator. All
right, should I broadcast?
Yeah.
All right, and then let's live on Facebook. Let's hope this works.
I hope it works today.
Me too. This is preparing. We'll keep an eye on our phones. Okay.
Is it working?
Just give it 2 seconds.
There we go. All right. Watch party. Cool.
All right.
We ready?
Yep. I am ready. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday and happy almost birthday to
Thank
Renee.
you. This is so fun that we get to do this. I literally had no idea that I would be in quarantine for my birthday in May. I mean, we did a lot of these birthday fun celebrations in the beginning, like March birthdays, and I'm like, oh, we'll be great by May. I'm actually supposed to be where you are right now. Well,
You know, great. Well, where in Florida were you coming?
Hollywood Beach.
Hollywood, okay.
Yeah, they're not quite as opened up, I don't think, as you are in Palm Beach County.
I don't think so. You know, you're better off because the weather here this weekend, right now at least, is not good.
Okay, way to make me feel better, Shaina. Thanks everyone tuning in on our personal pages and then Facebook. We have some fun people I see jumping on. So we thought that it would be fun to do. Oh, and again, I'm Renee, the CEO of Party Host Helpers. If you haven't been watching,
And I'm Shaina, the South Florida Regional Director for Party Host Helpers.
We're so excited to eventually get back into parties, but for now, we've been doing these weekly Facebook Lives with Shaina and then Shauna, our regional director in Arizona. So keep watching us weekly for some of this stuff as we just continue waiting for our clients to start hiring us again.
We've just been making lots of cocktails.
Yeah, to pass the time. You want to go first, Shaina?
Sure. So since tomorrow is Renee's birthday, we decided today would be fun to make our cocktails birthday cake inspired. And I chose to do a chocolate cake inspired, a chocolate cake martini. I am a huge chocolate fan. If given the choice, I will take chocolate over vanilla. So today is a super simple recipe. All it is get yourself some vodka, go to Costco and get the big boy.
Nice.
Some creme de cacao, or actually any type of a chocolate liqueur. You could do, if you have like Ghirardelli has a chocolate liqueur, any type of a chocolate flavored liqueur. And then the third ingredient is Bailey's, but I'm dairy free. I don't do cow's milk dairy. So I actually have, and I already measured it out. I have the vegan almond milk based vegan Bailey's, which
who knew they made that?
Yeah, it's pretty new. I just found out about it actually right before quarantine, and a friend of mine bought some and then poured me out. So that's why I don't have like the bottle to show you, but she gave me some, and it's called I think it's almond, and I want to say it's spelled like Almande, but you can find it at, your normal liquor stores. Look it up online. The Bailey's website will show you where you can find it if you do like their store locator. It does have soy in it. So if you also don't do soy, it does have soy. That was one of the things I'm pretty sure I saw. I'm fine with soy, but I just don't do dairy. So that's all it is. Vodka, some type of a chocolate liqueur, and your Bailey's, which this stuff is so good just over ice.
I bet.
All right. So in our shaker, it's basically all equal parts. It's, I think this recipe I found is probably for 4 drinks. It's like 4 ounces of everything, but I'm going to cut it down to.
Yeah, just 1 ounce, I bet.
So we're going to do, actually probably could just even do 1 ounce, but we're going to do
the vodka, the Bailey's, and the creme de.
We're going to do 2 ounces of vodka. And this is plain vodka, but I guess if you wanted to get fancy and use a flavored vodka, you could do like a cake flavored. I know they have, I think Smirnoff has that, or maybe vanilla flavored or whatever. But
caramel, maybe even.
Yeah, give your cake some flavor, whatever you want to do. I'm keeping it plain, just for today. And then we're gonna do 2 ounces of this creme de cacao. I'm gonna smell this.
Yeah, I like the way it smells.
It really does smell like chocolate. It's so good. And then this recipe is great because it's all equal parts. It's super easy to remember. So 2 ounces of the Bailey's. It also, the recipe also that I found has you rimming your martini glass in like chocolate syrup, and you could do sprinkles, but I don't have any chocolate syrup.
That's okay.
I don't normally keep chocolate syrup in the house because, like I said, I don't do dairy, so that's kind of not good for me. So everything's in my shaker. I'm gonna fill it with ice. We got our shaker. Give it a little shake.
And you're calling this a chocolate cake martini, right?
Chocolate cake martini. And as I'm shaking it, I can smell, like it does smell like chocolate cake.
Love it.
It smells really good.
Yeah, good.
Martini glass. In a better circumstance, it would be rimmed in chocolate and sprinkles. But, all right, and then strain it out.
Ooh. Can you even put a Hershey Kiss or something in there? Fun?
I don't have any of that.
Well, no, I mean, if you were going to make it, if you wanted to put some, like, real chocolate. How's it taste?
Chocolate shavings on top.
Yeah.
Really, like, do it up, make it nice and pretty. But for now, it smells like chocolate cake.
Yum.
Wow. That is so good.
Yum. I'm gonna make that. I have to get the stuff. I would even take the syrup and like drizzle it in the martini glass. You know, you can see it
around the edges. Yeah, so it's kind of dripping down. Then you could chocolate over top. You could even add sprinkles over top. Maybe a chocolate covered strawberry.
Ooh. Yum.
Yeah,
so these recipes, if you have a friend who's having a birthday in your life and they're nearby, you know, make them up in the shaker and drop it off at their house, or enjoy it with them, 6 feet away, or maybe it's a family member in your home. That's why I wanted to do this. There's so many spring and summer birthdays coming up. So
you can't let quarantine ruin people's birthdays.
That's right. We're still turning another year older, darn it. So for the recipe,
redo my birthday month. My birthday was right before quarantine, like all of this happened.
early March, right?
March 11th, and then it was like the following week that quarantine happened. So I got cut. Half my birthday month got cut out.
Aw, and it is a birthday month. We celebrate. Yeah.
Went out.
In quarantine, it's more like a birthday week, but I'll take what I can get right now. So I am going to make a traditional vanilla birthday cake martini. I'm going to start with, we have a lot of people watching. So hi, everyone. Hey, Trish. Hey, Susie. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for the birthday wish. Hi, Pat. Hey, Jim. Hey, Michelle. I can't list them all. These are all my personal ones.
I know, I'm like seeing the questions come through on mine.
Oh, good. Go ahead and read them if you want.
Someone asked if there's liquor in my drink. It's literally all liquor. Like 3 ingredients, it's all liquor.
I think it's just milk.
It's not milk.
Any other questions?
What happened? I had it. Nope. I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to get sprinkles on the rim. You know, when you're doing a margarita or whatever, you just use lime and then the salt. But the recipe calls for icing, but I don't need it to be sugar overload. So I'm gonna try honey. I poured just some honey on here. I imagine you could do it with syrup also. So I'm gonna take my stemless martini glass. I'm just gonna run it here in the honey all the way around. I'll do a little more. So I'm gonna prepare my martini glass. And then here's my sprinkles. I got really fun, colorful. Oh yeah, that looks really pretty.
Oh my God, it worked perfectly. It looks
good. It's dripping a little bit. I might use too much. Okay. So for my cocktail, I'll put it here. Shaker filled with ice. I have the ice cake vodka that you mentioned, which I always think it's like
really sweet.
Really good, but I feel like a bottle like this kind of sits on my bar cart for a long time because like what else do you make with it except a specialty cocktail like this? So if anyone that uses this or drinks it with like Sprite or whatever, let me know. I'm looking for some recipes to use. So this is I don't know if you can see it, the iced cake vodka. So
I've never seen
natural flavors. Huh?
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, me either. It was new. And I think some people use the marshmallow one too.
Yeah, I think I've seen like
or the whip, not the marshmallow, the whipped.
That's the one I remember.
Yeah, remember when that came out? It was like
the big, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm also going to do an ounce. So I didn't really measure, but you know. So an ounce of the cake vodka. And then I got this, which I've never used before, but it's Godiva white chocolate liqueur.
Oh, that's what I meant earlier. What did I say? Ghirardelli? The Godiva.
Yeah.
That stuff is so good.
The white chocolate?
Or I knew I'm not supposed to have dairy. I did have that.
I feel like my mom says, Shaina, your Florida tan rocks.
It was nice over the weekend before it turned into a rainy monsoon today, and so I laid out.
Oh, Michelle says, my birthday was right when the crisis started on March 13th. Everyone needs a redo.
She gets to redo her birthday.
So then another 1 ounce. And I'm sure there's a million recipes I can use with this, right? Like espresso.
Almost everything I found when I searched birthday cake cocktails, there were a lot that specifically were the white chocolate Godiva.
My honey's dripping a little bit, but it still looks cute.
Still looks pretty.
I'm going to shake this up. This is half and half. You can use 2% milk. You can use skim milk. You can use almond milk. You know, because this is kind of a higher calorie drink. So 1 ounce of that. I'm just going to shake it up. Nice and cold.
All good.
Yeah. And I guess you could do the same thing with yours. Sorry. I read that I could do creme de cacao with this too.
Yeah.
To make it kind of chocolate flavor, I guess. So, whoops. Here it is. What do you think? And I think I want to take a picture of this before I try. I'll try it and then I'll. I think I might put a little more vodka next time to taste a little bit more of that.
Is it thick because of the half and half?
No, it's not thick at all. It's pretty light. I taste this.
The Godiva, that is good.
It's so good. And then we'll just put a little bit of this. Why not?
You need like a little cherry on top too.
Oh, I do need a cherry. I don't think I have any cherries here, but I'll take a picture of this and post it too. But what do you think?
I love it. It looks so, I love the sprinkles.
Me too. It just kind of screams birthday, right?
So fun. Sprinkles make everything better.
Mm-hmm. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And maybe instead of dessert.
I would take a cocktail for
What's that?
take a cocktail over I will take a cake martini over a chocolate piece of chocolate cake.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. I would do like a chocolate martini, one of these, a s'more martini, an espresso martini.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, we can make those maybe soon. But this is great. This was easy. It's your traditional vanilla or birthday cake.
They're so easy and they're so festive and fun.
Yeah. And I think even if you're like, I don't know, if like I said, if it is your friend's birthday, you can drop this off, or if you're hosting a few people over for a birthday, this is a good recipe to kind of keep in the back of your mind. Because, I mean, you're not going to drink these every weekend.
No, and you're also not going to drink like a lot of these either.
Right. Just one.
Maybe one of these, one or two, but definitely a nice, like a dessert drink.
Yeah.
After dinner drink.
I like it. Awesome. Well, we'll post these recipes that we kind of, found with some of our research, but we also want to know, Rebecca says, cheers to you ladies. Hey, Rebecca. We also want to know, what's your favorite cocktail to drink on your birthday? I want to know. I like to drink champagne usually.
I was going to say, I'm a champagne girl.
Yeah.
I am I like a brut champagne with a splash of Saint Germain on top. I'm good. That's my favorite.
I should have gotten Saint Germain at the liquor store yesterday, and I totally forgot.
I just had this conversation about Saint Germain. It is not a cheap liqueur to have. However,
you just need a little bit.
You forever because all you splash every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I had a bottle for like over 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I like a good dirty martini too.
Not my thing.
Yeah.
But I know. I don't like olives.
Yeah, if you don't like the saltiness of it, then.
I don't like Bloody Marys either. I don't like the salty. But
that reminds me though, when I was doing my research, I did find a birthday cake martini that kind of looked like a Cosmo versus the cream.
Oh.
So it was just cranberry juice, cake vodka, and you top it with champagne. So you shake it like a martini.
I like that, and then top it with.
You could still rim with sprinkles and then top it with champagne. Yeah, but I thought it was more fun to do because it looked more like a birthday cake.
That sounds good though. If you want like a lighter version, because obviously both of these are more. They have. The Bailey's.
This sprinkles are so messy.
That has the half and half. This has the Bailey's cream. So it's a little bit heavier. It's not heavy by. It doesn't feel heavy when you drink it. It's not like a milkshake, but.
Yeah. But then, if you're doing that and you have a party host helper at your birthday party, that's something they can mix ahead of time. The bartender can put in a big pitcher, serve it in a pretty glass with the sprinkles and the top.
It's something you could pre-batch. You could batch this in a big pitcher, and then as people order them, rim the glass with the chocolate syrup or the sprinkles or whatever it is that you want to.
Yeah.
And that's a great job to give to a party host helper because you don't want to do that at your own party. No. That takes away from everything.
Just have them come I don't know, half an hour early. They can mix it up, put it on ice.
Yeah. And now that Florida is, things that like we were talking earlier, I told you things are opening back up 50%. So I don't know, people might start to have like family gatherings or like small gatherings. And I just want everybody to know, please reach out to me if you'd like to have a helper come to one of your small gatherings. They can wear their masks. We can all practice social distancing. They can do whatever they can to help you in the safest way possible, but you can still get that help if you need it and want it for your small gatherings at home.
Absolutely. Yeah. Not just in Florida, but we're all over. We're in Arizona, we're in Seattle, we're in California, we're in New York, we're in New Jersey, we're in Philadelphia. So depending on where you are, if you're ready to party, but it's a really good sign to see that Florida has opened up, and you've gotten some inquiries, and hopefully some of your clients and
hopefully
residents down there are starting to think about Memorial Day barbecues and 4th of July. And I know it's super hot down there, but even just a party for a small, amount of people, I think it's great. So
please don't hesitate to reach out, send me a message. And if you, either on my personal or on the Party Host Helpers page, let us know.
Yeah. And maybe we'll get some of the other RDs on here with us. We want to kind of take a spin on the classic cocktail, maybe with another regional director, to show you our 3 different versions.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. So if there's specific cocktails that anyone would like us to make, please leave a comment, let us know. If you have a recipe that you want to suggest for us, like, we are up to any and all suggestions. So please send them our way.
Yeah, and it's not hard to make these recipes that we're showing you, hopefully. So just a little messy, but
it's not hard to make them, and it's not hard to drink them.
Yeah, woohoo! All right, thanks, Shaina. Thanks for celebrating my birthday a little early, everyone.
I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday tomorrow. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.